Have you ever had the feeling that there's more to life than meets the eye? That the reality we experience every day is just a small part of a much larger picture? In this video, we'll dive deep into the secrets of reality and explore how uncovering these hidden truths can lead to profound spiritual growth and personal transformation. Reality is not as solid and immutable as it may seem. In fact, our perception of reality is largely a construct of our own minds, shaped by our senses, beliefs, and experiences. Our brains take in a constant stream of information from the world around us, but this information is filtered and interpreted based on our unique perspectives and biases. What we see, hear, and feel is not an objective representation of reality, but rather a subjective experience colored by our thoughts and emotions. This understanding of reality as a mental construct has profound implications for our spiritual growth. When we recognize that our perception of the world is not fixed or absolute, we open ourselves up to the possibility of change and transformation. By learning to shift our thoughts and beliefs, we can literally reshape our experience of reality and create a new, more empowering way of being in the world. One of the most pervasive illusions that prevents us from experiencing the full depth and richness of reality is the belief that we are separate from one another and from the universe as a whole. From a young age, we are taught to see ourselves as isolated individuals, disconnected from the people and world around us. This illusion of separation creates feelings of loneliness, alienation, and fear, and can lead us to act in ways that are harmful to ourselves and others. But the truth is that we are all interconnected, part of a vast web of life that spans the entire cosmos. At the deepest level, there is no separation between us and the world around us. We are all expressions of the same underlying reality, the same creative force that animates the universe. When we begin to see through the illusion of separation and recognize our fundamental unity with all things, we experience a profound sense of connection and belonging that can transform our lives in countless ways. At the heart of reality lies the mystery of consciousness. Consciousness is the fundamental essence of who we are, the aware presence that experiences the world and gives rise to our thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. But consciousness is not just a passive observer of reality, it is an active participant in the creation of our experience. Through the power of consciousness, we have the ability to shape our reality in profound ways. By expanding our awareness and learning to harness the creative potential of our minds, we can break free from the limitations of our current beliefs and patterns and create a new, more enlightened way of being in the world. This process of conscious evolution is at the heart of spiritual growth, and it requires a willingness to question our assumptions, challenge our beliefs, and open ourselves up to new possibilities. One of the biggest obstacles to spiritual growth is the ego, the false sense of self that we create to navigate the challenges of life. The ego is a necessary tool for survival in the physical world, but it can also become a prison that keeps us trapped in limited ways of thinking and being. The ego thrives on the illusion of separation, creating a sense of me that is distinct from everything else. It is constantly seeking validation, approval, and control, and it will go to great lengths to protect its own interests, even at the expense of others. But the ego is not who we really are. It is a mask that we wear, a role that we play in the drama of life. To truly grow spiritually, we must learn to transcend the ego and connect with our true selves. This requires a willingness to let go of our attachment to our thoughts, beliefs, and identities, and to open ourselves up to the vast, unlimited potential of our being. By learning to observe the ego without judgment and to act from a place of love and compassion, we can gradually disidentify from the false self and connect with the deep, abiding presence that lies at the core of our being. One of the most powerful tools for breaking free from the illusion of reality is the practice of presence. Presence is the art of being fully aware and engaged in the present moment without judgment or distraction. When we are present, we are able to experience life in all its richness and complexity without the filters of past conditioning or future worries. But being present is not always easy, especially in a world that is constantly pulling us out of the moment and into the realm of thought and imagination. We are conditioned to dwell on the past, replaying old hurts and regrets, or to project ourselves into the future, worrying about what may or may not happen. This constant mental chatter keeps us trapped in the illusion of separation and prevents us from experiencing the fullness of reality. To cultivate presence, we must learn to anchor ourselves in the here and now, using the breath, the body, and the senses as gateways to the present moment. Simple practices like mindfulness meditation, deep breathing, and sensory awareness can help us develop the capacity for presence and bring us into a deeper, more intimate relationship with life. Another key principle for breaking through the illusion of reality is the law of attraction. The law of attraction states that our thoughts and beliefs have a powerful influence on our experience of reality. What we focus on, we attract into our lives, whether it is positive or negative. This means that if we want to create a more fulfilling and meaningful life, we must learn to consciously choose our thoughts and beliefs. By focusing on what we want rather than what we don't want, and by cultivating feelings of love, joy, and abundance, we can attract more of these qualities into our experience. But the law of attraction is not just about positive thinking. It is about aligning our entire being, our thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality we wish to create. This requires a deep level of self-awareness and a willingness to take responsibility for our own experience. By learning to harness the power of the law of attraction, we can become conscious co-creators of our reality and manifest the life of our dreams. Breaking through the illusion of reality is ultimately a journey of self-discovery. To truly know ourselves and our place in the universe, we must be willing to look within and explore the depths of our own being. This path of self-discovery requires courage, honesty, and a willingness to question everything we think we know about ourselves and the world. It means confronting our fears, our shadows, and our limiting beliefs, and learning to love and accept ourselves exactly as we are. One powerful tool for self-discovery is the practice of introspection and self-reflection. By taking time each day to sit quietly and observe our thoughts, feelings, and sensations, we can begin to uncover the deeper layers of our being and gain insight into the patterns and beliefs that shape our experience of reality. Another key aspect of self-discovery is the willingness to explore our inner world through various practices and techniques. This might include journaling, art, music, or other creative outlets that allow us to express and process our emotions and experiences. It might also involve working with a therapist, coach, or spiritual teacher who can provide guidance and support on the path of self-discovery. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools for breaking through the illusion of reality and connecting with our true nature. At its core, meditation is the practice of turning inward and observing the mind without judgment or attachment. Through regular meditation practice, we learn to quiet the constant chatter of the mind and access a deeper level of awareness and insight. We begin to see through the illusions of the ego and connect with the vast, spacious presence that lies at the core of our being. There are many different styles and techniques of meditation, from mindfulness and loving-kindness practices to transcendental and insight meditations. The key is to find a practice that resonates with you and to make it a regular part of your daily routine. As we deepen our meditation practice, we may begin to experience profound shifts in our perception of reality. We may find that the boundaries between self and other begin to dissolve, and that we are able to access states of consciousness that were previously hidden from us. Through meditation, we can learn to live in a state of greater presence, clarity, and connection, and to navigate the challenges of life with greater ease and grace. Another key principle for breaking through the illusion of reality is the power of intention. Intention is the conscious choice to align our thoughts, words, and actions with a specific outcome or way of being. When we set a clear intention, we are sending a powerful message to the universe about what we want to create in our lives. This intention acts as a guiding force, shaping our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and attracting experiences and opportunities that are in alignment with our vision. To work with intention, we must first get clear on what we truly want. This requires a deep level of self-reflection and honesty, as well as the willingness to let go of any limiting beliefs or fears that may be holding us back. Once we have clarity on our intention, we can begin to align our entire being with this vision. This might involve creating affirmations or visualizations that help us stay focused on our intention, or taking concrete actions that move us closer to our goals. The power of intention is not about controlling or manipulating reality, but rather about aligning ourselves with the natural flow of life and allowing our deepest desires to manifest in ways that are for the highest good of all. Breaking through the illusion of reality is ultimately a journey of spiritual ascension. As we begin to see through the veil of illusion and connect with our true nature, we are gradually ascending to higher levels of consciousness and awareness. This journey is not always easy, and it requires patience, dedication, and a willingness to face the challenges and obstacles that arise along the way. But as we continue to do the inner work of self-discovery and transformation, we begin to experience profound shifts in our perception of reality and our place in the universe. We may find that our relationships become more authentic and meaningful, and that we are able to navigate the challenges of life with greater ease and grace. We may also begin to experience states of consciousness that were previously hidden from us, such as deep peace, unconditional love, and profound joy. Ultimately, the journey of spiritual ascension is about realizing our full potential as human beings and awakening to the truth of who we really are. It is a journey that requires courage, commitment, and an open heart, but the rewards are beyond measure. Breaking through the illusion of reality is a profound and transformative journey that requires a willingness to question everything we think we know and to explore the depths of our own being. By learning to harness the power of consciousness, transcend the ego, and align ourselves with the natural flow of life, we can begin to see through the veil of illusion and connect with the vast, unlimited potential of our true nature. This journey is not always easy, and it requires patience, dedication, and a willingness to face the challenges and obstacles that arise along the way. But as we continue to do the inner work of self-discovery and transformation, we open ourselves up to a new way of being in the world, one that is characterized by greater presence, clarity, and connection. If you feel called to embark on this journey of spiritual ascension, know that you are not alone. There are countless others who are walking this path alongside you, each with their own unique experiences and insights to share. By coming together in community and supporting one another on this journey, we can create a powerful force for change and transformation in the world. So if you're ready to break through the illusion of reality and step into a new way of being, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and join the conversation in the comments below. Share your own experiences, insights, and questions, and let's explore the mysteries of reality together. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that first step today and trust that the universe will guide you every step of the way.